first off, there are enemies of trust. And some of the enemies of trust are when there's incomplete communication, inconsistent messages. People don't always hear the same thing at the same time. And there's no communication. Decisions are made, nobody's hearing anything. So that's an enemy of trust, because the fundamental social currency of leadership is trust. And that's one of the key things you have to build. But other enemies of trust include inconsistent standards of people being treated fairly. When you impose burdens or allocate resources, everybody being treated the same way. But also when people feel excluded or when they feel silenced. When you see a lot of rumors, Charles, floating around, that means you have some trust issues. And the two conditions that give rise to rumors, it's an important issue, there's no information. So people try to make sense of it. They start coming up with rumors. So that's the fertile ground. And that's the era of change that we live in, where things are happening so quickly and people don't understand why. So therefore, if you have those enemies of trust, and there's enemies of trust always going to be there, what are ways that you can help deal with those enemies? I suggest you need to think about trust as three kinds of trust. There's personal trust. How do you build trust in your leadership? And that's the way we normally think about trust. That's a great way of thinking about trust. As a leader, you have to think about that. But there's two other kinds of trust you have to pay attention to. There's organizational trust. Do people trust the way that things are being done in terms of processes and decision-making? Is it fair? Is it understandable? And the third kind of trust is strategic trust. Are we going in the right direction? All three of those are interrelated. If people trust you personally as a leader, you're going to get the benefit of the doubt on the other two for a period of time.